You're too good at what you do to not have clients lining up to work with you on LinkedIn. The problem is you're not talking about the right things in your content. Now, you might be talking about the right topics or subjects, and that's where people go wrong. They're like, well, I'm in my content pillar. This is our industry. I'm talking about industry things. But what this game is about, if you want to take content and turn it into paying clients, is human psychology. Are you meeting that customer where they are at? Let me give you a great example of this. If I got on this video and started talking about some complex content workflow, or here are all the hooks that I use to get attention in the first couple of seconds. Not that those are bad topics, but meanwhile, you've got my customers who are 7 to 8 figure CEO and business owners. They're not necessarily thinking about that just yet. They're trying to decide, how do we approach LinkedIn? What should our content strategy be for these coming quarters? Should we hire a marketing agency, or should we try to build our own internal content team? Should we hire a bunch of VAs and do automation and engage and send messages? Or should we build a brand through video content? These are the things that they are debating in their minds. And so I have to make sure that in my content, a majority of the time, I'm really meeting them exactly where they're at, where they can say, this is exactly what we were talking about in our last internal meeting. Or were you a fly on the wall? Like, were you listening to this conversation? Because that's how tuned in you are to where we're at. So the more you focus on what problems are they faced with, really, what's the real problem? What are the gaps that they have that you solve for? And what are some of the outcomes and dream states and emotional feelings that people get, like your customers, from going through the transformation that you take them through? If you nail those things, you're going to find that a lot more of your posts are going to turn into paying customers.